Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this makeup look. I personally love how it turned out. I'm actually slightly obsessed with it. I wanted to thank my Snap fam for sending in your suggestions the other day. This is what I came up with based on what you guys suggested. I had a lot of requests for something glittery, something pink and peachy. So I took all those things and I combined it, and this is what I came up with. This is what I would personally wear on Valentine. Why is that so hard for me to say? I personally would wear this myself on Valentine's Day or just on a regular Tuesday, but with a bolder lip, which I do show you at the end. I give you 2 lip options. Anyways, if you want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. So the first color I'm going to start off with is Peach Smoothie by MakeupGeek, and I'm going to take a 228 Zoeva blending brush and I'm going to buff this into my crease. I'm going to make this pretty opaque because I do want those peachy tones to peek through. Then I'm going into the Meet Matrimony palette by the Balm, and I'm going to take this light pink shade. Using the same brush, I'm going to focus this pink shade more so in the inner crease of my eyes so we get that gradient effect from pink to peach. Then I'm going to take this reddish cherry color from the palette, and with a 231 Petite crease brush from Zoeva, I'm going to focus this on the outer V of my eye. And then once I have the desired depth that I want, I'm going to blend whatever is left on the brush into the crease. And I'm also blending between each step with a fluffy crease brush so that we have no harsh lines. Then taking this plum colored eyeshadow from the palette, I'm going to focus this on the outer V of my eye, but mainly closer to my lash line. And then going back with a fluffy brush, you want to blend between each step. Then I'm going to take this black shade and I'm going to put this directly on my lash line, and then I'm going to slightly wing it out, only a little bit because I do want to keep this look more on the softer side. And then for the star of the show, this is a liquid eyeshadow by Stila called Rose Gold Retro, and when I saw this color, I heard angels singing in my ear, so I had to use it for this tutorial. The pigmentation on this is insane. I'm going to go back in with the Petite crease brush and I'm going to blend out the edges of this glitter eyeshadow so that we have no harsh lines. To highlight the inner corner, I'm going to take Shimmer Shimmer eyeshadow by MakeupGeek. It's one of my favorite brow bone highlighters. And then after that, I'm going to apply some mascara and we're going to take off the tape and clean up. For lashes today, I chose this pair by House of Lashes. These are actually the new Iconic Lights. They're basically a lighter, less denser version of the original Iconics, and they are my new favorites. And that is the eyes done for now. We're going to move on to the face, and it wouldn't be a Valentine's tutorial without a quick chocolate break, right? For primer, I'm going to use the Time Balm primer from the Balm Cosmetics. This was my first time trying it out, and I actually really liked it. It did a great job of blurring out my pores. The foundation I'm going to use is the LA Girl Pro HD foundation in the color Natural, and don't worry, this does match my neck, which is what you want to be matching yourself to so that your skin tone is the same color as the rest of your body. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind in the color Neutralizer, and I really do love this concealer. It has great coverage, and I like that this specific shade has a yellow undertone to it to help cancel out the bluish purple tones. And a really good tip for getting your concealer to stay full coverage when you're blending it out is to let it sit and dry for a minute before you blend it out, and that way the coverage stays. And then to set my under eyes and bake a little, I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder, and you want to use this with a very damp beauty blender, and that'll give you a more flawless finish. And I'm also going to bake under my cheekbones a little. You definitely want to do this since you probably won't be baking for your man on Valentine's Day, so you want to make sure you're baking your face at least. And then to set the rest of my face and brush away the translucent powder, I'm using my PUR Pressed Mineral powder, and this is in the shade Golden Medium with my Sigma F79 Kabuki brush. For bronzer, I'm actually going to use this foundation powder by the Balm, and this is in the shade Medium Dark. And now going back to the eyes, I'm using that same cherry color from the Meet Matrimony palette, and with a 237 shader brush, I'm buffing this lightly on my lower lash line. Then using my flat elf brush and the plum color, I'm focusing this really close to my lashes and building the color. To highlight the inner corners, I'm using MakeupGeek White Lies as a base, and then I'm going to take that same pink shade from the palette and layer this on top for an added pop of color. Back to the face, I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite blushes. This is MAC Desert Rose, and I thought it would go perfectly with this look. And the brush I'm using is a MAC 127 brush. Now for my favorite part, it's time to highlight. Today I'm using the Becca Champagne Pop with my Sigma F79 brush. I love this brush for highlighting. It's like the perfect size for this. Finishing off with lips, I'm going to line with the PickUp liner in the shade Fineapple, and the first lip option I want to do is a glossy nude. So for that, I picked out the Anastasia Undressed lip gloss. So you can either do a nude lip or a bold lip. I personally would do the bold lip. I think it complements the whole look so well, but you can do any color. Honestly, this look would look so great with so many different lip colors. And to finish off this look, I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So here's the final look. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day with your loved one. And if you're single, buy yourself some pricey chocolates, maybe even a bath bomb, and just indulge in yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.